Hello guys, and welcome back to my Minecraft Vanilla series Season 2. This episode, what I want to do, and I found a nice little area just up from here, and what the idea is, I want to build a blacksmith area. Or a blacksmith house, or workshop, or whatever you want to call it. It's going to be up here, just up from my tower, and what we're going to do is store all our tools and materials like that, and just be able to hang them up and sort them all out, which I think would be a better place to put them than just all over the place in my house, because quite frankly the chests in there are getting really ridiculous at the moment. There's stuff everywhere and yeah, it's not going well. So I've already more or less figured out the design in my head of what I actually want to do. Actually no, I've written it down, so I'll be lying really. Basically, the whole idea is we're going, and I'll go for the items we need, and I'll probably actually go around and collect the items. So what we actually need is, we need, if I actually just put this right click, because it's written down on a book, oh well not a book, but hey. Come on, stay open, there we go. So anyway, what we need some cobblestone, plenty of it. So I'm just going to grab 4 stacks of the stuff. I'm going to take more than probably what I need, just for the fact of just in case. Next we need wood. Now we have wood in here. And then we need stone, cookstone that is. So we've got cookstone in here. Is that more than enough we need? We've got 3. Some stone there as well. Let's put these all together. So we need some stone. The next item we need is, we need some stone brick stairs. Now that's going to come from the stone being turned into stone brick, and then that from stone brick to stone brick stairs. Don't have to worry about that. We also need the stone blocks for the roof as well. So I'm trying to figure if I've actually got enough stone, but we'll go for that for now. We need some wooden stairs, so I've got some wood here. Does that go with the oak? It's just gonna be plain oak wooden stairs. It's not gonna be anything fancy. We also need some fences, so we got some of them. We need some iron bars, but that comes from iron, so we can grab some iron. We also need what else do we need? We need an anvil, which is from iron. That's an item I haven't shown yet, unless you've seen my last season. And then you obviously know how to make it. We need a wooden door, so that comes from wood. We need some furnaces, which I've got 3 at the moment, but we can actually grab another one later down the line. We need a trapdoor, which comes from wood. We need 4 chests, which I have 9 here, so that can come quite handy. We also need some frames. Now they're pitch frames, and they are leather surrounded by some sticks. So that's wood again, so that's okay, that's fine. So right. That's all we needed. Now I'll probably put some kind of like annotation while I'm explaining that, and just so you can see what I need. Some words on the screen. Now I actually need some dirt as well. Didn't tick that one off. Hey. So where is dirt? You just need probably a stack of dirt. You know, that'll be more than enough. It's just to fill that hole in there, just to level it off a bit. Now we need a considerable sizable area for this. It's going to be, I need a 13 by 7 area. So that is equivalent to 91 blocks, size-wise. Now I'm trying to think, there were 2 ways I was going to do this. I was going to do it basically sunken into the floor, or high up in the air like this. So I'm just going to level this out a bit more, just so I can see what I need. Yeah, that should be alright. Basically we're going to use this pathway to come up to it. So we need a 13 by 7 area. So we've got to do 13 blocks and 7 blocks. I want it to go on this plateau here. So if we have one corner here, then we need to go 13 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. And then we need to go 7 blocks this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be here. It's quite a sizable building, this. Just chop down this tree. so it's not in my way. Yes, so let's have a look here. So it's a nice sizable area, and basically what this area is going to be is raised up cobblestone. It's going to be the floor, and this is what we're going to need for that. So I'm going to put this down, and then I'll come back when I'm done. Right, there we go. So we've got the base of the floor done. So that's out of the way and neatly done. The next part we need is a slight area. Now, this is where the fences come into handy. So we're going to do this, and is it one more up? I think it is. It's 13 fences we need in total for this. Now I'm trying to figure out how I design this exactly before. So bear with me if stuff doesn't go to plan. So let's have a look here. So we need a furnace area to be here. Now the furnace is going to be a 4x4, so we can chuck these bits out here. And what's going to be in here is lava. Now what we have here and here is that, and then we just need to build this up a bit. Like so. And now this is where the iron bars come in handy, so this is where I need a work table. Or crafting table, shall I say. I'm just going to put it here for now. And what we need now is we need some iron bars. Now iron bars are just 6 iron arranged in a rectangle like that, and you get 16 iron bars. So we end up with a lot more than we need, but that's okay. Ooh, is it that size? Oh no, it's one more across. Silly me. There we go, 5 iron bars. And that gives us our nice design there. So in the bottom here, it's going to be... I'm just going to put cobblestone at the bottom, just for frame of reference. We actually did take 6 cobblestone out, so there we go. Right, should be okay. Yeah, it's fine, that is. There we go. And then on top of that, we are just wanting our little... There we go. So that is the blacksmith area, you could say. Now, the anvil's going to go about here. Is it there? Yeah, I think it's about here. So if we just put a bit of cobblestone, that's where the anvil's going to go. Now, trying to design this room, how did I have it laid out? Right, so then we got the cobblestone like this. Right. And then like so. I'm just going to get the outer walls done. There we go. Says that part done. And this comes here, like that. And then we have this little area here. Now we have this little area inside. This is where some chests are going to go. So if we actually get the chests, we can put them down. So we've got 2 chests here, and over 2 here. And then we have some wood. We're going to have wood go about here like that. And then all we need into each side of them is some wood there and there. And this gives us this nice little area to come into. Now the frames for the pitch frames are going to go, well, not pitch frames, it's called frames, and I'll get into that, but they're going to go about here and there. Right, and the furnace is actually going to go here. This is where 4 furnaces are going to go. So if we do this... Oh no, that's not going to be right. There we go. And then we have another furnace there, so we have 4 furnaces. Which is okay. And then we come across like this. Oh no, not like that. Up like this. We have a wooden door that goes into there, so this is where the crafting table again comes in handy. We also need some more wood. You know how to make doors, it should be quite simple and easy to make. And that goes there. And then we need these fences. No, it's not a fence, that's a stone block. Fence come across, and then go on to here. Now, we've got this part complete and sorted. We now need to be able to get on top of the roof. That's where the fun begins, so we're going to get all this turned into stairs. Now, we should be able to, and if we go like this, we can go into the roof. And we can just finish this off. Okay. Right, and now we need is some stairs. Now these stairs are going to be all around the outside, so I'm just going to finish this and then we'll continue from there. There we go, so this is the roof complete, and we've got this chimney here. Now, originally the size of the bay below was basically a 2x3, but I've made it down into a 3x3 area. Oh, 2x3? No. Silly me, that's the size of the bottom. Let me come down here and explain. So, if we go into here, this in here was a 2x3 size. Now, all I wanted were 1x1 hole as the chimney. So I had to actually rearrange the design. Now I've got to put some stairs in here just to actually stop from anything catching fire, because if that would catch fire I'm dead. Not a very good idea. So if we come in, what we're going to do, put some cobblestone there and there. And what that does, it just provides a nice little channel for this smoke to go up, even though there's no such thing as smoke in Minecraft as such. You know what I mean anyway. So then we can come here, close that up, and then this in here is all sorted and ready. And the roof is kind of nice, I like it. And what I've done is I've put wooden oak stairs all the way around the edge, provided this little nice edge finish, and then I've used stone on the top as the roof. And then what I'm going to do up here is put some stairs up here around the edge just to finish it off. Now I'm just going to use this wooden bench just to be able to do this, because I need plenty of these, so 10 should be enough. Oh, we're in daytime now, so if we actually go up to the top and we just go around the side like this, and I love these corner stairs now because they're absolutely great for doing nice designs. And there's the chimney done. Then we can come down, and all we need to do is just put some torches on the top here just to stop any mobs from spawning, because we don't want mobs to spawn, like so. And there we go, so that's the roof finished. Now it's time for the inner design. So I need an anvil to go in here now. An anvil is a bit interesting to make, because you need actually a block of iron, I believe, and then you put like that. Is it like that? I'm trying to think how expensive this is, because this item can be quite expensive on its own. Just think for a second. Right, I'll be back in a second when I figure this out. Sorry about that. I totally forgot actually how to make the anvil, so that's going to be a bit thing. So I think they have changed it since the last time I used it. So what I actually had to do was go and nick all that iron blocks that I had on the temple over there, or the enchantment area, and just replace them with lapis blocks. I think it stands out a bit more when it's blue and gold than it is basically iron and gold, or white you could say. So let's get us, we need at least 3 of these. Now this recipe has changed since I've used it, I believe. The way to make an anvil now is 3 at the bottom, an iron in the middle, and then iron blocks on top. So I know before it was iron blocks on the top 3, iron blocks on the bottom 3, and then 1 single iron in the middle, and that gave you your anvil. But it was really expensive. You needed like some probably like nearly 53 iron to actually be able to do it. So really expensive. Now there we go. That nice little ding sound means we've placed it. So we've got our anvil here. Now all we need is a few bits and pieces just to finish this off. So we actually need to make ourselves another furnace, which will be okay. Plonk that there. We also need to put down some half-stone slabs, and these are going to go along the bottom, along here, And we also need to get rid of that, but I'll do that afterwards when I'm 100% sure I'm finished. These half-stone slabs allow you to just be able to walk up and not have to put stairs down or anything, because I think the half-stone looks alright. So it comes along here, like so. I'll just add these on, like that. That seems okay. Chop down this tree. Gets in my way. And I could do with the wood, as always. Yeah, so there we go. So there's this is our blacksmiths. I really do like the way this has turned out. It's a nice area. I'll have a nice little pathway coming up, so I'll have to sort that out. I think the roof's done. I'll just double check, make sure I've done everything. I think so. Yeah, it's fine. So I can just knock this down now and cause myself some damage. Let's get that out of the way and sorted. We're going to have this cobblestone base showing, but that's okay. If need be, I can change it to stone, but I think it's alright for now. So inside, now this is where the interesting bit begins. This is where the furnaces are. You can see, you can actually even access them from the back, which is hilarious. For whatever specific reason I feel like. We have this little one gap corridor here, and what I'm actually going to use for this is to actually build a stairwell down into a basement area where I can actually store some of the materials and that I have. Up here is going to be a few other bits and pieces, so I actually want to make a couple of hatches, which is the exact same as going to make some iron bars, but you just replace it with wood and you get two iron trapdoors basically. And I'm just going to put these like that, and then I can walk in and out, and I can't walk when it's up. So it's like a little... You see them in shop stalls, those little flaps that go up and down, or up and down, depending which way you prefer them. And you can just do that, and it really looks nice. And then we need some picture frames. Now, picture frames, well, I keep calling them picture frames, but they're not picture frames. So we need, I think it's 8 of them. And we need, and what you do is you put them in a circle like this, and then the center you put in, well, it's item frames, so I actually need some more than that. So we need a few more. Like so, put some more leather in, and then we can put these on the wall, and then you can hang items in these, you know, in the frames, which is really neat. We probably want to put a torch down here just to light this back area up, and we also want to put a torch here just to light up. And what you can do, you can just put any item in these picture frames. It's really cool, and it's funny is that you can actually rotate them as well by right clicking, but some items have a 3D effect, so they stick out slightly. So this dirt block, as you can see there, you can just get them back by left clicking on them, and you'll knock the item frame off and the dirt. You can put iron in there if you want to. As you can tell, it's still got the 3D effects, which is really cool. But I think what I want to actually put in there is a iron block. Just represent iron. So we can come in here, we can put the picture frame back on, and just throw that in. And there's that iron. So we can actually store some bits and pieces in there. Now all we need is actually make some other items. One is a nice sword to stick in there, so we'll pick an iron sword, we'll just throw it there. And then we need a bow. Now bow requires string. Actually maybe not. I know I do have some bows already laying around, which we have here. Take all these tools as well, when I can. So let's just, let me back in actually. We have all these bows laying around, and they ain't got anything on them, so I can actually combine them and make a better bow. Actually no, I won't do that. What I'll do is use these bows to actually hang the frames, because they're not much use anymore, they've already been used, so stick it in there, and it goes in the frame. Oh, my phone's going off. And I want a gold block for there, just to... oh, actually maybe some armour. Yeah, we'll have the golden armour. We've got some golden armour laying around that we're not going to use. We'll use this one, which is the projectile protection, which is that neat one we found on our first day. If only I'd done breaking on this, it'd make it more worthwhile, but the problem is gold doesn't really last that long in durability. And there you go. And it also has that nice shimmering effect of the enchantment. So we can have our tools in here, we can have our armour actually in there. So put that down. What other armour do we have? Let's just have a look. We have an iron helmet. Okay, go on then, we'll throw that in there. Stick it in there for now. You know, we just start sorting out the back room with all the chests and that. So put that there. And then what I do need to do now is grab some lava. So I'm going to need some buckets. That's not how you do it. Now actually, do I have some buckets already? I maybe do. I need at least, is it 6 buckets of lava? Just checking here. I've got 2 here. I need another 4, so 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then I'm just going to keep all these on me for now. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to head down and grab some lava. Right, so there we go. We have our lava buckets. Now, I didn't realise at the time, but I forgot these don't stack. And I actually have to make 2 trips to the bottom of my mine shaft to actually grab this lava. Just for the fact of, yeah, it doesn't stack. And I didn't have enough inventory space, so it just started chucking it back into the lava. So I started losing the lava, which is a bit of a shame. Now, the only problem I have at the moment is this block here. And I've got a feeling it might actually start catching fire just because it's close enough. I'm hoping it doesn't, but it's something I have to actually keep an eye on now. We've got this lava in here, so that's kind of neat, so we can put these buckets away now. Let's get that. It's a little nice technique. If you have a load of items in an inventory space like that, and you want to get back, double click, and you'll get them all straight in your cursor. So if you have a lot of items in your inventory all over the place, it's a cool way to actually get up to a stack of them, or depending on what the maximum stack is opposite. Chuck them in there. I started sorting stuff out because my inventory was just completely full of stuff. Now I want to start moving items across and put them into here. So this is going with my tools and weapons chest, and then I'm going to have my armour chest over here. So if we actually grab some bits and pieces across, that's for, well actually no, that's for making armour, so it's not really armour at the moment. But if we just come over here and we grab loads of stuff and start putting them in that chest. So there's the tools, bow, you as well. Got the armour. Got some gold there that we can use. And it's just clearing out some of these chests. See, that's armour as well, so I'm going to be taking them. So that's going to cost. Maybe that'd be actually not a bad idea, making some stables close by. I think that's it for the tools part and the armour. So that'd be okay. So we just come over here and jump in. We can just chuck all these in. I think we need that though. Don't need that. That's armour. Tools, you can go over there. And then armour, just jump it in there. Gold. Oh, we do have some gold. Yeah, there we go. Oh, another thing you may notice is I'm using this diamond pick. Now, I did say it was useless, but it's actually quite useful. I've completed my bottom level of my branch mining in my mining area, and that was about a good 1,000 blocks. I've got to say that was really a lot. I've gone about 50, 60 blocks in each direction, right from the centre, and that is a hell of a lot of blocks I've mined. And then taking into account every branch about of 40 blocks is also having branches off that of 10 blocks, so it's a considerable amount, and I've hardly used any durability off my pick. The way unbreaking works on it, don't you dare, you stupid creeper. Come over here, you. Die. The way unbreaking works is unbreaking free. If you mine a block, it'll give you a specific chance of either you losing 1 durability. Oh, hello. Ow. It gives you a specific chance of you losing 1 durability or not losing it. So the higher the enchantment, so if it unbreaking 1, there's a less chance it's actually that enchantment's going to take effect. But with me having unbreaking 3, there's a higher percentage chance, and that means I can actually get more out of my pick than I normally would be able to. Now, he's going to die. Yep, you can die. Put this back on here. So it's a lot. I think it's a lot neater. That I'm able to actually take more use. Now, on its own, this enchantment's not really good. It just means you can mine a lot more. But if it were combined with other enchants, like Silk Touch or anything like that, it'd make it even more better because it means you can get more out of the other enchants as well. But unfortunately, I only got the one enchant. Another one, you may notice I'm not wearing any iron armor now. That was because I had a long little trip over in that direction, or somewhere basically near Extreme Hills. I went cave diving, as I call it, and I was just digging up, collecting plenty of resources, got plenty of iron, gold, lapis, redstone, loads of stacks of them. And in this little cave area that I was actually walking through, there was a lava pool, and you can just basically, the end of the story, I ended up in that lava pool and died, and I lost everything. So I lost all my iron, I lost all the levels I collected, I lost all the materials I collected, and I even lost one of the, I think it was boots, did I have, or one of the leggings or something that had protection on it. And I also lost that, so I lost everything, and I was absolutely furious. And it wasn't by a skeleton, which normally pushes me into lava, because it can get you from range. It was actually by a zombie. And I felt really stupid. You can, oh, he's got me another bow. Lucky me. Shame not enchanted. So yeah, I think we're going to come to the end of this episode. Next episode, after I've got this blacksmith up and running and move all the materials, I actually want to do the basement. This is where you're going to store all the stuff to use to actually make this stuff. So you're going to store the gold, the wood, diamonds, you name it. There's going to be some stuff stored in there. I can start moving stuff out of my house and just start leaving all this like building materials in there. And then maybe later down the line I'll actually build a storehouse quite close by to this blacksmith and just be able to, you know, over here maybe, and be able to have all my items stored in there, not in my house. My house is for me to live in, maybe to cook some stuff up, and I can start changing the house around a bit. But yeah, I think my series is going really well. So I'm going to have to call it here. It's been probably over the time period I like to actually spend on this. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I know I have. I've made a nice little building. I'm going to finish off making the path going up to it. I'm going to move these chests as well. And then next episode we'll probably get into doing the cellar of the blacksmith, and also probably get on starting with the storage house to actually be able to store our materials. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. You know, rates, comments, always much appreciated, as I always say every episode. So, yeah, please, just do that. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.